guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? If you're new here today, my name is Temidayo Ojieyan and I'm a YouTuber in Nova Scotia, Canada. I post videos about fashion and my lifestyle in Canada. So please go ahead and click the like button. This helps new people to discover my channel. Thank you so much for doing that. So today has actually been very fruitful and I give God all the glory, all the adoration. So last week Saturday, I was supposed to go take pictures for Instagram, but we had snowstorm in Canada. Like we had snowstorm in Nova Scotia. It was pretty bad. So I couldn't go take those pictures and I decided to take them myself today. It wasn't that easy, but it was worth it and I love those pictures. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please go follow me both on my business page and my personal page. So I'll be posting the pictures there. So I've actually filmed 2 content today. And by the time you guys are seeing these, you would have seen the previous one, the first content I created. Then the other ones were for Instagram, just Instagram pictures. Though I didn't finish all the Instagram pictures I plan taking today because I have an appointment. So I still have Valentine's look. So you guys should watch out for my Valentine's look. So I have an appointment today for my blood work. So like 2-3 weeks ago, I booked an appointment with my doctor to get my regular checkup. So you guys, please, let's always check ourselves, especially ladies, women. Please, it's important. Let's always do the regular checkup. Please, God will keep us safe. So if there's anything, it's better to catch it early so that one can get treatment. But I pray that God will give us all good health. So I need to go right now. I need to go change. I'm wearing part of the outfit I wore and my whole house is dirty. You guys can see everything I have on the couch and on the floor. My appointment is for 3:40 and I'm supposed to get there like 5 minutes before, so I still have more time. So this is 2:50 now. I'm just going to take all these things back to the room, change to what I was wearing and be on my way. I'm about leaving the house now, and if I'm able to vlog, I'll vlog, but I don't think there's any need for that. It's just blood work. So let's go, you guys. It's really cold. I need to get into this car.
Drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes.
It's time to bring down the Christmas tree. I'm so gonna miss my Christmas tree. I love you. Oh my God, let me know in the comment section if you still have your Christmas tree on, and if not, when did you bring it down? And if you still have it on, when are you going to do that? I'm sure I'm not the only one that's have the Christmas tree on. I'm sure the ones outside, funny enough, I think 2 weeks ago I brought down all the Christmas lights, but we still have some on the roof. I'm never going to do that, and it's cold. Obi is not ready to do that, and we have some lights at the front also, like the dry trees. I just brought down the ones very close to the entrance and a few lights around the walkway, but that's it. So I just thought, okay, today is 31st of January. Let me take this thing out. Tomorrow is February. We should be celebrating Valentine. Let's decorate the house for Valentine. But who does that? Who decorates the house for Valentine? Let me know in the comment section if you do that or you would do that. Or what do you think about that? Like setting the house. And that would make sense. So like every month you have a theme. So February, Valentine, March. What do we celebrate in March? Nothing. March break. So maybe there'll be a break in March. Then April, Easter. April, May. What's in May? Is it Mother's Day or June? Okay, I think Mother's Day is May. You guys correct me, please. Mother's Day should be May. Then June, Father's Day, or I don't know. Anyways, and for Mother's Day, you guys, we have like 101 Mother's Day. Like different countries celebrate Mother's Day different days.
Lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
Happy New Month. Guys, it's 1st of February and I'm wishing you all a beautiful month ahead. God's blessings, prosperity, riches, and I'm praying that we'll be filled with His Holy Spirit to guide us in everything we do, and it will continue to protect us, protect our family, our loved ones, and our children, and bless our land, bless everything that we lay our hands upon in Jesus' name. Amen. So it's 1st of February. Today is Tuesday. I just got up from bed and I'm trying to fix breakfast for kids. Alexa, what's the weather for today?
Right now in Dartmouth, it's minus 10 degrees Celsius with clear skies. Today's forecast has lots of sun, with a high of minus 8 degrees and a low of minus 18 degrees.
Thank you. So for lunch today, the kids want mac and cheese. AJ actually fell in love with this, and she had this 2 days ago. She had the leftover yesterday, and she wants it for lunch as well as Rumsey. So you guys don't mind my voice. I just woke up, so it's practically still cracky. And this is the cheese I have at home, so I'm just going to grate this into it. And they don't like milk in the mac and cheese, so it's just going to be the mac, the butter, and cheese. And for the spice, I'm going to be using the spice from this chicken onions. I like the flavor from the spice. So I'm also going to be adding some dry pepper just to give it a bit of hotness, though my daughter doesn't like so much spicy food, but my son likes spicy food, so I'm not going to make it too spicy this morning. And for their drink, I'll be making smoothie. So I have this frozen strawberries, and the bananas. Normally they're supposed to take the banana to school, but because it's looking this way, my kids will not take it. The one they took to school yesterday, they didn't eat it, so I'd rather just add it to this. And I'll be adding a little bit of spinach in the smoothie. And since the kids resumed back to school this year, I haven't given them any juice box, so I'm trying to imbibe in them the habit of taking more water and fruit. So each day I either give them smoothie or just make their hot chocolate for them. At least they're taking milk from that. So that's what I've been doing. I told them in the next shopping I'll be making this month, I'll buy juice box, but they're not going to have it every day. So it's just something that I'm trying to do for them this year. So I'm just going to go ahead and grate the cheese while I wait for the sausage to get done. I had this different type of macaroni at home, and they poured away, so I had to just put the many ones in this jar. But I'm going to be rinsing it because I think I picked some of them from the surface of the cupboard. I only ran cold water through it because I don't want it to keep cooking, as I need to go wake the kids now. It's time for me to get them up and I'll need to pray with them, so that might take some minutes. So because of that, I don't want the macaroni to keep cooking, so that's why I ran cold water through it. Okay, I'll charge it for you.
Okay. But before I leave, kiss. Mm.
Hi guys, good morning. So we woke up to a power outage here in Halifax, in Nova Scotia. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this my tripod. Hi guys, good morning. It's the 3rd of February and we woke up to a power outage in Dartmouth area, Nova Scotia. So this is not happening in all the cities, of course. So it's just some particular areas that we're experiencing a power outage. And immediately I woke up, like I woke up normal day, like getting ready for work, getting the kids ready. And I'm like, what's going on? No light, like everywhere was dark. I went to the door, I saw that, oh, there's no light on the street as well. So I'm like, okay, we are in for it today. Though I heard from a couple of friends that this happened around to 4 or past 4 a.m. So there hasn't been light since that time. But there's a news that the estimated time to restore the power is around 11 a.m. So fingers crossed, we're waiting for that. So when this happened, when I woke up this morning and this happened, 1001 things were running through my head. I'm like, God, feeding my kids, bathing, keeping them warm, and all of that. So I thought, okay, I'm going to be sharing with you guys survivor tips in this kind of situation, things you should have. Though I'm just going to be telling you as I remember them, so they're not going to be in order of importance. But first, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, I needed a flashlight when I woke up, so I had to grab my phone and use my phone flashlights. But unfortunately, my battery was low. I think my percentage was about 13 percentage. So I know this cannot even take me through the whole day, even if I need to communicate. And immediately I had to send a message to my supervisor at work that this is what is happening. I won't be at work for now because the kids are also home. So that's the first thing you need to have. You need to have a flashlight and ensure that your flashlight is somewhere reachable, maybe in the kitchen cupboard or maybe by the entrance, somewhere you know that you can easily reach it. Because we do have a flashlight, but guess where our flashlight is? Is in the storeroom in the basement and is in our camping bag. So even if my phone was totally dead, that means I wouldn't have found it easy to get downstairs to go get it in the bag. And until now, I haven't gone downstairs to get it. So the first thing is have a flashlight and ensure have more than one. Ensure it's very close. It's somewhere you can easily reach. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is I noticed that we were out of internet. So our internet router, we just changed it actually, but the router didn't come with a rechargeable battery. So that means it's just plugged into the outlet, and that means when there's no light, it's gone. So we didn't have internet at all. So in case you need to communicate or even know what's going on, like I quickly went on my phone to check if there was any email from the school or to check anything, and there was no internet for me. So I had to switch off the Wi-Fi and use my mobile internet. At that time, my mobile internet was fluctuating, so I couldn't even get any news immediately. It took me some time before I was able to connect to internet, my mobile internet. Sorry for the noise. So that's the tip number two. Ensure that your internet router comes with a rechargeable battery. It's very important. If you need to work from home, that means you'll be out of internet. You get, and that means if you're not working, no pay for you for that day. So that's tip number two. Tip number three is to have a power bank to charge your devices, at least your phone, because you need to communicate with other people and also you need to know the updates of what is going on. So that's tip number three. And tip number four, depending on the time of the day that this happened, like, of course, this happened to us in the morning and it can happen any time of the day. So if it's happening in the morning, we want to maximize the usage of hot water because as time goes on, the hot water in the tank is going to get cold because there is no power to heat it up. So because of that, you need to quickly get yourself and every member of your family to the bathroom and you guys should use the hot water. And one thing I learned today is that because of that, we had to use, normally we use shower, but because of that, we had to use a bowl. And I think it even saved us more money because running a shower, you have to first allow the cold water to run through before you get into the shower, and you're there, you're enjoying the hot water. But today, because we used a bucket, I felt we save more water, which implies that our water bill sorry for the distraction. So another tip is to have a flask at home so that you can still save some hot water, because the next point I'm going to be talking about has to do with feeding, eating. I know the worst thing that can happen is to order food, but before you start spending unnecessarily what you didn't budget for, let's go to the kind of food you should always have at home that would save you in this type of situation before you start getting worse. So the first thing is, of course, we know we should always have bread. Bread is so easy. Always keep it in the fridge if you like to. May I keep my bread in the fridge? What I do is I ensure that I warm it in the microwave. But for this kind of situation, that means there's no room for warming it or eating it up. So if you have bread, ensure you have spread like butter, Nutella, peanut butter, anything that you can spread on your bread, anything that you're comfortable with. So bread is number one food, number one power food. I know for fit farm people you don't eat bread, but me too, I don't eat so much bread anymore, even though bread is my favorite food. But I ensure that I have wheat bread at home. So some days that I don't have any choice, I just have to go with wheat bread. So you can always have both white bread and wheat bread at home. And remember that you can store your bread in the freezer. I do that when I buy lots of bread. I store some in the freezer and I keep bringing them out as the need arise. So number two is to have cereal at home. You want to have cereal at home, especially if you have kids. And the next thing you want to have at home is milk. Ensure you always have milk. Though I know this might be a bit difficult for some kids that don't take cold milk. So for kids that can't take cold milk, then that's when the need for camp gas would come in. So it's very important to have a camp gas. But remember that you can't use this in the house because it's propane. So you have to use it outside. So if you're in an apartment building, that might be a bit difficult, but I'm sure you can always find a way out. So you have to have a camp gas. And if you have an outdoor grill, this is when it's important to use gas. I don't know if some grill use power, but at least don't put everything in your house on power, because things like this would always happen. So for us, our outdoor grill uses gas. So eventually, if I need to eat up anything or cook, I'll just go outside. Though it's cold and the deck is full of snow from the weekend and it hasn't been cleared, but it's going to rain today, so definitely that might help us wash it. So I've mixed this all these important tips up, but I'm sure you guys understand it, and you can check the description box. I'll try and make sure that I list everything there. So like I said, I was talking about the food. I've already mentioned bread, I've mentioned cereal, I've mentioned milk. Yeah, that reminds me. So it's always good to have something like yogurt at home as well. The kids can snack on it during the day. And for you adults, if you don't want to eat bread, if you don't want to eat cereal, you can take yogurt and granola bars and use it, and granola cereal as parfait. And another tip is, it's good to always have nuts. Apart from it being all the choice, you don't have to eat it up, you don't have to cook it. So, and you'll be surprised how that would keep you full all day. And another tip is to keep the kids warm. It's always good to have blankets around the house, so, and robes, and make sure that they're wearing sweater, because this is happening in, if it was summer, you would probably even be outside. But since it's winter, of course, it's going to get cold. It's already cold. As you can see, I have my blankets already and my battery is blinking. I hope the other one is charged. See, this is why you don't just relax, because there's always constant power supply. Anything can happen. I know I should have it charged, but I'm not sure. So I'll just go check so that I can update you as soon as the light is back. And for YouTubers, you might want to get a LED, a rechargeable LED. So in case you want to vlog, this might happen at night, and this really keeps. This is really bright. I bought this from Amazon. If I can still find the link, I'll link it, and it's not an advert. So I bought from Amazon. You can see how bright this is. Jeez, can you see? So you might want to get something like this. You can actually control it. Not only YouTubers, this can be used in the house. You just hang it somewhere. Can you see? You can control it. Oh my god. so you can actually control it. So those are my tips. This can like I said, it doesn't have to be YouTubers, and it has different covers. If you want a warm light or white or blue, I just came up with the warm one, so you just insert it here. So those are my tips. Let me just go get the kids something to eat. They're ready to eat. And AJ, of course, won the chips and salsa. Let me see. Let me get my LED and show you. And unfortunately, I can't even vlog with my phone. I'm charging it now, and I have to manage. You can see how dark everywhere is. So thank God we've got Doritos. They have cereal, but that's what they want to eat first. This is what the kids will be having for breakfast. Thank God. And water, or if they want their chocolate milk.
For a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping